Welcome back to Nicky's NRFIs. Nick Beck in here with Pickdawgz. Today is August 20th, 2023, and on this show, all we care about is the first 6 outs of the ball game, plain and simple. A NRFI means no runs first inning, while a YRFI means yes runs first inning. But before I get into my free plays, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're looking for my top plays, my premium picks, head on over to Pickdawgz.com and check out our premium picks tab. That's where you'll find my MLB lock of the day just for $20. And best of all of our daily packages come with credit guarantee. You can read more about that on our website under any daily package we cappers have to offer. Now, in the last couple days, Friday, we absolutely swept the day. Appreciate everybody in the comment section with those money bags in yesterday's games. Was a devastation, I must say. The Chicago Cubs with 2 outs. Cody Bellinger hits a 2-run bomb in that bottom of the first. We ended up losing that game. It's all right. It happens. Let's get back on this winning train. Let's start off with game number 1 that I have for you today between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Texas Rangers. Right now for the Milwaukee Brewers, Hauser will be on the mound with a 4-4 record and a 4.43 ERA. He'll be matched up against Texas Rangers ace Scherzer with a 12-4 record and a 3.67 ERA. Scherzer has been getting off to slower starts, especially with this new ball club in the Texas Rangers. I'm expecting Scherzer to be a lot more locked in, especially the way the Milwaukee Brewers have been playing this Texas Rangers team. You've seen it over the past 2 games. These Brewers have gotten out and jumped ahead of the Texas Rangers. Their bats are hot, but I think they're going to run into some difficulty with Scherzer on the mound in tonight's matchup. That's why in game number 1 between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Texas Rangers, we're smacking the NRFI. No runs first inning. Let's roll into our second game between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. Right now for the Phillies, Wheeler will be on the mound with a 9-5 record and a 3.63 ERA. He'll be matched up against the Washington Nationals' Williams with a 5-7 record and a 5.20 ERA. Williams does pitch a lot better at home. He does have a higher end of an ERA, so that's definitely something that we have to watch out for as this top of the order. You've seen it in yesterday's play. Nicholas Castellanos with a 3-run bomb to tie that game while they were down 3-0. Williams does have his hands full in today's matchup with this Philadelphia Phillies team, but the Phillies have been lacking in that run production, especially early on in ball games. They score a lot later on in ball games, it seems like, over the last couple of weeks. But this team is not a team you want to mess with in that top of the order with Bryce Harper and Trey Turner over there with Kyle Schwarber. It's a very dynamic top of the lineup. But I think Williams will be ready and locked in as this Washington Nationals team has been playing everybody hard. They're a different ball club, especially at home. I know Williams should be locked in. Wheeler's been locked in all season. That's why in game number 2 between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals, we're smacking the NRFI. No runs first inning. Let's roll into our third and final game that I've selected for you today between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago Cubs. Right now for the Kansas City Royals, you got Lyles on the mound with a 3-13 record and a 6.31 ERA. He'll be matched up against the Chicago Cubs, the Professor, Kyle Hendricks, with a 4-6 record and a 4 ERA. Hendricks had a little shaky of an outing in his last start, but you know, this guy's a veteran, and he'll be ready from pitch number 1. He's back in Wrigley. He's got that crowd, and the Cubs looked a lot better in Saturday's game, bouncing on this Kansas City Royals team, but this Royals team has a lot of fight in them. Lyles is on the bump. He's not good this season whatsoever, but I will say the offense for the Royals have been upping their run production, especially early on in ball games. They might scratch one across Hendricks, but I'm leaning more towards the Chicago Cubs getting to this Lyles. Lyles is just having a down year. He's 3-13. Nothing good to say about him. So that's why in game 3 between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago Cubs, we're smacking the YRFI. Yes runs first inning. Let's take a recap of the games that I've selected for you today. Game number 1 between the Brewers and the Rangers, NRFI. Game number 2 between the Phillies and the Nationals, NRFI. Game number 3 between the Royals and the Cubs, YRFI. Once again, this is Nick Mencken with Pickdawgz. If you have not done so, smack that like button. Helps me out a ton, and it costs you none. And if we have another sweep, I want those money bags in the comments. And if you're looking for my premium picks, my MLB lock of the day, check the description below. The link is there, and I will see you guys tomorrow.